Alrighty, welcome back to Black Magic Forkery. Prepare to have your minds blown in 3, 2, 19. Fourier Transform. Hold on, wait, really quick before we get into it. Let me try to have an I am very smart moment here. A Fourier Transform has something to do with taking sounds and making visuals out of them, right? Okay, probably not. Okay, this is a GIF and there's no sound, so apparently I'm off base and I'm questioning everything I thought I knew about being smart. What is about to happen? And how are you drawing such small circles? That seems impractical. What the heck is it redrawing itself and then it's just gonna loop? Okay, what the heck? All right, no, I refuse to believe you engineered that with the circles and instead you just made it so that the circles kind of went to what you already knew you were going to draw. Nuh-uh. Hold on just a minute. Am I like completely wrong? Fourier Transform. The Fourier Transform decomposes a function of time into its constituent frequencies. This is similar to the way a musical chord can be expressed in terms of volumes and frequencies of its notes. So it can have to do with music. I'm not totally wrong. It just didn't really apply here, so it has other applications, and I dropped out of university, so after the Fire Nation fell, many of the firebenders were forced to find employment elsewhere. At Benihana, as always. I don't know if we've seen this one. We've just seen so many firebending gifs at teppanyaki places that at this point it all blends together. It's gotta be really toasty. I'm scared of fire, dude. And all the other kids at birthday parties when I was young, just putting their hand through the candles and stuff. Like, oh, if I move fast enough, it won't burn me. I was like, I'm not going to do that. The payoff isn't big enough. Physics, beesh. Okay, so we got food coloring, straws, cups, TikTok. So that's good. Wait, did it just drained all the way down? How did it just drain all the way down? And also, how did you know how much water to pour in each one so that it was an exactly full cup at the bottom? That's like what I'm more impressed in, is you know exactly how much liquid would constitute a full cup. How did you eyeball the exact amount of water you needed? What the heck? I don't understand. That's way too precise. Anyway, okay, I'm assuming, let me go for my I am very smart explanation here. Once you breach the bend in the straw in the top cup, the water, as it heads down, it's going to start to create like a low pressure, but then, so you have the air pressure from the top, it then continues having the liquid go down the incline of the straw, and then it fills the next glass, and then it basically just domino reactions, and this would go as long as you can, keep cups going down, however big and however many cups you have in your setup, something like that, right? This has been your physics lesson with Professor Jardon. I hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next physics lesson in however long until it comes up here in this video. Mario Kart be like. Okay, that is horrifying, but you keep driving. I feel like there's a problem with the smoke that's now coming out of your car. That's pretty cool. Could have gone a lot worse. You could have flipped over and had bad things happen to you, so at least that didn't take place. Wow. I can't imagine the shock for both cars there that were involved in that thing. Good. It's amazing. Oh, God. Blowing a cup onto the stack. Okay, I don't know if we've seen this one before or another, but I really want to try this at some point. I need to go get those cups that you get at pizza parlors. See if I can make this happen. You spin it and then you blow into the gap and then apparently it just launches. Also, can I just say how wholesome this is? I want to do something in my life with this many people in matching outfits watching me, all cheering me on for success, and then just like getting so excited when I make it happen. It's the matching outfits that are they really sell it for me. Like, all these people are in it for a common goal, and this person they killed it, and I am gonna feel like I've lived an incomplete life if I can never experience this sense of joy ever before I die, and I probably won't, so that's it for me. Our mate claimed he could call an egg with 2 yolks. We said it was BS, and this was his first try, ? Oh, yeah. Excuse me, but what? It's the Fallout guy meme, like, excuse me, what? All right, your friend is Jesus. So, I mean, that solves a lot of things right from the get-go. And I don't have any more questions. I bet Jesus could pick out eggs with 2 yolks. And yeah, maybe you bought one of those special egg pouches from the grocery store that's like, these are really good for omelets because they got a lot of yolk in them. And so all the eggs actually have 2 yolks, and this is it's karma conspiracy here, folks. There's no way. Even if you grew up on a farm and you're like the freaking chicken whisperer, there is a truck in this photo. Yeah, it's just one of those active camo trucks. You have to make sure it's really, really clean, because otherwise, if you have an active camo car, if you get it splashed with water or anything, like all of a sudden your active camo is destroyed because there's something on the thing that's just outlining. It's like if you drove through a bunch of dirt, you just, oh, there's this floating mound of dirt that's shaped like a car that's driving down the road. Oh, it must be a car that has active camo on it. Very clean. This is ideally what you want your vehicle to look like when you're using active camo. Otherwise, the bad guys are going to spot you. Unless you are the bad guy, in which case, get your car as dirty as you possibly can. Super absorbent polymer. Physics Fun seems to be like the 5-minute crafts of Blackmagic Forkery, because we always get so many things from them here. So we have I thought those were like little water beads at first, and I was really confused how you were picking up water like that, but I'm assuming they're like Orbeez, right? Pour water in them, and it's like, isn't that what Orbeez are? Maybe these are a little bit bigger than Orbeez? Actually, I don't know. I've felt a bathtub full of Orbeez before, though. As much as people give those kinds of clickbaity Orbeez videos crap, it's kind of a fascinating feeling to like reach into a bucket of Orbeez. It's cool. It's a gigantic amount of waste, but it's a pretty cool feeling, but also it really is a gigantic amount of waste. Fire uses some exceptional forkery to cast some black magic. Oh, this one where you're gonna seal the tire onto the rim using explosions. Really, really not advised for anyone to do this, because this can go really poorly, but yeah, I think we've seen this one before, or at least I have. I don't know if it was on this subreddit, but yeah, okay, it seems like a really kind of hazardous thing to do. I don't know if you've ever accidentally stumbled across a video of someone slashing a tire that was bigger than something they should slash, and they just go flying. Like, there's a lot of pressure that can happen and things like that. If you're ever angry at a person driving a tractor and you feel compelled to slash their tire, A, probably be a better person, but B, it's gonna go poorly for you. So I guess maybe go for it if you're that kind of person. Crystal clear water. Okay, yeah, we're looking into water, right? Like there's water somewhere there. I don't know if it's like that Blackmagic Forkery. If you just like, it's pretty shallow. Looks like nice water. Could still have deadly dysentery bacteria in it, so might look nice, but probably still don't drink it until you've, at the very least, gone and boiled it. Put one of those little chlorine tablets or whatever you do in it. Just be careful. It's pretty, but a lot of pretty things can be quite demonetizing. A Desert Eagle's Ring of Fire. Call of Duty, where you at? Oh my god. Why didn't Call of Duty put this in? Is this thing modified? Does this have a stock exhaust? Or did they straight pipe this thing? I had the Gold Deagle in COD. It didn't shoot rings of fire out, okay? I feel like I've been bamboozled. Call of Duty, that Gold Deagle was all I rocked, and you didn't even give me the best of it. Oh my god. Activision, get your realism together, okay? I know you would have been called out by everyone. Why is the Gold Deagle shooting out rings of fire? And then you could have been like, cause it does. And then everyone would have looked up videos, and you could have put it on your own official owned and operated YouTube channel, and you would have gotten views there for people being like, what? It shoots rings of fire? Yes, it does. What and how the fork? Okay, so this is like a 3-dimensional screen or something. Is this like an art piece? A kinetic art piece? Or this is a visualizer. It must be like going along the speakers that seem to be over there. Bro, this is awesome. Whenever this is available, I need this. Oh my God, can you imagine like having that mounted on your wall and you queue up music inside your house and this thing just freaking dances around? I don't even know what to search for. Does anybody know? It's a holographic monitor. Huh, looks amazing, but it's pretty limited until they can make a 55-inch version. Okay. More limited when you realize the shadow is part of the animation. No, I mean, I figured the shadow wasn't a real shadow, but still, it's pretty gnarly. Excuse me, what the frick? Oh my God. Oh my God, this is so weird. This is so weird. I guess it really saves you some time when doing YouTube makeup videos. All you have to do is half your face. God, you devised an ingenious system to cut the work in half. God, that's so intelligent. Also, at the very end, she was like, I just need to show everyone that I also can do the full amount of work and do my full face. If I decide to, okay. It's not that I don't have the talent to do both sides. It's just that it's a cool effect when I can hold up the phone to my face, okay? All these balls are actually brown. Zoom in. Oh, God. Dang it. Why are you like this? Okay. Squinting doesn't help at all. Keep it actually, okay. So the issue here is that every ball has a different line of color going over it. So it basically makes like 25% of that ball another color. Because I don't think we're arguing here that the green is different from the red, is different from the blue. We're just arguing that the ball that they're obscured by is the same color. But our brain probably wants to average the color that it sees, especially as we get further away from it. So when you get close, it's much easier to see that, yes, in fact, the lines are obscuring all identical balls here. But it's just, yeah, because your brain wants to, like, put the colors together. That's why they look slightly different. Stupid brain. Why is our eyesight, like, so crippled and so easy to trick? A massive boulder slipping around on top of a fountain. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Who's to say it's not actually hollow and you couldn't just walk up there and be like, oh, this is mine now, and walk away with it? If it is a real boulder, maybe there's a very, very robust mechanical arrangement in the center that you can't really see, and you're just led to believe, oh, it's just the water pushing it around. But in reality, there's this gigantic kind of transmission thing in the middle that's pushing the whole thing around. Yeah, you didn't think of that, did you? But also, I bet you, if you're able to get a really, really low coefficient of friction between the things it's on top of and the boulder itself, like you get it really, really polished, then, you know, Newton's first law is like an object in motion stays in motion. It doesn't take any energy to keep something going as long as it's moving, floating through a vacuum of space. So basically, we've tried to approximate the vacuum of space here, so just teeny little bitty inputs from the water is enough to make the thing move around. Or something like that. Slice that sausage. No, please don't. Okay. Oh, God. This makes me nervous. Oh, the blade retracted. This is one of those safety things. Oh my God, even in slow motion, it retracts so fast, I thought that a saw blade just went flying. Oh my God. Hey man, if you're so confident in your product that you don't think it's gonna cut your finger, why don't you do it with your actual finger, all right? No balls. You don't believe in your product. I only buy bulletproof vests after witnessing someone taking a hit from one. God, can you imagine how scary that would be to actually test with your finger? God, he shows it after. It doesn't have a mark on it. Oh my God, though. Oh, I mean, that'd be great in the event of an emergency. How does it react? That was a freaking speed of light. We need the slow-mo guys on this in like 50,000 frames per second to see how fast that thing retracts into the table. That's gnarly. Anvil floating in mercury. Oh, this is gonna be really cool. So how... just gonna chill like that's so cool, dude. That's so cool. Actually, it's just a hollow thing that's approximated to look like an anvil, but they didn't use the actual 3 iron block and 4 iron ingot crafting recipe. It's just a hoax, dude. It's all ingots, no blocks. Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be so scary though. Like any of that gets on you and you are probably in pretty poor health as a result of it. But dang, how heavy. And like that's just a plastic little container right there. I can't believe the thing isn't just like getting expanded and torn apart. That must be so heavy. Because what mercury is, isn't it like 13 times the density of water? I bet you that is more than any human being on Earth can lift. That container there with the mercury, that's gotta be wild. And the top for the last month, this thing my sister made. Okay, what is this? Some portal to another dimension you're gonna open up and it's gonna have some mirror refraction thing. Yep. No, I knew it was coming there. I'm so good. Prediction level's 100. I can predict what's gonna go into Minecraft in 5 years. And then also this is gonna be one of those infinity mirror things, okay? Looks like some kind of upgraded version of Captain America's shield. It's so effective because it distracts the enemy as they're staring and you're like, how the hell do you do that? And then they get conked in the face. In the next Avengers Captain America franchise movie thing. Yep. Okie dokie. Well, that's it for the last month of Black Magic Forkery. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Make sure to like if you like. Check out the playlist in the description if you want to catch more of these. Subscribe if you're not already. And if you want to listen to the music playing in the background right now, link is in the outro description over on the Mirror Music channel if you want to listen to it in full. Okay. I'll see you next time.